Oh, good. Okay, good. We're live. All right, guys. Welcome to my live here on Friday night with my friend David Gorman. You all know, if you listen to the podcast, if you follow me on social media, you have seen this guy, David Gorman Insurance. Well, that's his Instagram name. It's R&D Insurance is the longtime insurance company, and of course, where you can go. So tonight, we are hopping on. We've been doing this every couple months because obviously with COVID, things in your insurance world are changing too. And it's a great opportunity for you to save money on auto insurance. David Gorman at R&G Insurance has got you on renters insurance, on home, on auto, on life. So David Gorman, we know you're a Nats fan.
Yes.
Are we winning the World Series this year?
Yes.
Wait, David, is there a World Series this year?
There is. There will be a playoffs, and I think they expanded it to a couple extra teams. But yeah, they're going to do it. I'm sure they need the money.
I know, right?
As we all do, right?
Yes, exactly, 100%. Wait a minute, David. Are you a Redskins fan or not?
I'm a fantasy football fan. I watch football and I pay attention, but I don't have a specific favorite team.
Really?
For football, I never latched on to anyone. Now, I grew up an Orioles fan. I love a Cal Ripken fan, actually. I grew up a Mets fan, but I loved Cal Ripken growing up. And then when the Nats came to town, I just latched on from day one and have been a diehard fan ever since.
Are you more of a Baltimore Ravens guy with that Maryland accent, or are you not really a Ravens guy?
No, I can't be a Ravens guy. Megan will kill me.
Why? Why is your wife not? Where's she from?
She's from here.
Okay.
She's a diehard Redskins fan.
She's a diehard Redskins fan. Okay, got it. No, I was just going to ask you. I mean, I think we all know they're going to change the name, but I wanted to see if you thought they were going to.
I bought some Jordans that were purple and black, and she almost made me return them. So.
Oh. Well, guys, David Gorman, as I mentioned at the start, he is our insurance expert, partner of the Hey Frase Podcast. If you guys have a question right now, we're on here tonight to bring you options to save you money on auto insurance specifically, because that is David's expertise. Now, if you are listening to us right now or watching, first of all, share this on your page. We would love that. And if you're not in the DC area, don't worry, because you all cover at R&G Insurance 14 states total.
I believe it's 14. I named 11, but I'm pretty sure it's 14.
Okay, well, for some reason, I always remember Delaware.
Yeah, you got Pennsylvania, Maryland, DC, Virginia, Ohio, Texas, North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, which is awesome because I love Nashville.
You're Nashville.
I can retire down there and go to Broadway every day. And I know there's more. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. I deal a lot with Georgia is why we got licensed for me in Georgia, North Carolina, Maryland, DC, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Delaware are the ones that I focus a lot on.
Okay, so talk to us tonight about how people, first of all, you guys will give a free quote. So if anybody has a question or is just curious, rnginsurance.com is the website. Ask for David Gorman. Tell me about auto insurance. How can you save money for people?
So now with COVID and lots of people working from home or going into the office 3 days a week or doing a week on, week off, whatever the case may be, there's lots of they're called usage-based insurance. So you can choose to get an option of a discount. There's a few of them called Smart Ride or Snapshot. You see with Progressive, who we write for as well.
Okay.
Where they'll track, your miles. The lower miles you drive, the bigger the discount is. There's some that you send like a report monthly based on your miles, and with the lower miles comes a bigger discount. And you get a discount just for signing up. And then the discount can only go up from there. So you get an instant discount, whether you're the worst driver in the world, you accelerate 0 to 100, you brake really fast, it doesn't matter. You get an initial discount no matter what that they'll never take away. And the devices only stay on the car for 6 months. So once that's done, they'll send you a email with your discount. So my son, Tyler, who's 18, who's a good driver, but still scares me because he's 18 and a newer driver.
Okay.
So he just did it, and not luckily, but it was during COVID. So he was only driving 10, 12 miles a week just to work and back. So he just finished it last week and he got a 35% discount off of his portion of the premium. So they can end up being really huge discounts, and that's something really needs to be taken advantage right now. And you should contact us or contact your agent and see if that's available. But we're always here for a free quote. Like I said, we have multiple companies that offer these type of programs, so we can definitely shop it around.
Okay, and David, obviously we'd solicited and asked for some questions, and I got a question on, people wanted to know on average, what is the average you're supposed to pay every month for auto insurance?
So it all depends on the coverage you have, but I think an average that you should feel comfortable with and know that it's a decent premium is between $80 and $100 a month. You can't always get it. There are times you can get a little bit less if you go, more of a bare bones type of policy. Okay. Or if you just have liability only and don't have comp and collision. So there are ways to get it lower. Every situation is different, but if you're paying between 80 and 100 for good limits with full coverage, I think that's a fair number.
Okay. And I wanted to know, because I was telling you, obviously it's been a few years, but I did lose my license for a couple months for criminal speeding. So I did have, every time I post about you, people go, okay, well, but I've had a DUI or I've had, so tell us this, like if people have had some past driving discretions, what can you do for them?
Yep. Get them covered. So okay. we have coverage. Companies that can offer coverage no matter your driving record. So they are a little bit more expensive, especially DUIs and major speeding tickets. But some companies, if you have one speeding ticket, they'll still accept you. One speeding ticket, one accident. Then we also have companies, if you're clean when you go in and you get a speeding ticket, a minor speeding ticket, or get in an accident, they won't increase your rate because of it. So they'll kind of forgive it. So
great.
There's those options as well. So, but we can find coverage for pretty much anybody.
Oh, good. See, I mean, even for me who lost my license.
Even for you. I probably would have lost my license too back in the day if I got caught for some of the speeding I was doing.
It was crazy. If you're just joining our live, you guys, as you know, I'm Sarah Fraser from the Hey Frase Podcast. This is David Gorman, one of our amazing sponsors. So, of course, we love to bring you comedy and pop culture and entertainment, but we also like to help you out in your life. So, David works with R&G Insurance. They've been in business more than 20 years in the DC area. They cover multiple states. So, if you are looking to save money on auto insurance, this is your guy because you guys actually have multiple carriers. Right, David? So you kind of can shop around the prices.
Yep. We just went fully independent back on July 1st. So we have access to multiple carriers. So we write for a lot of the big name companies, a lot of the smaller ones that people may not know about. So we pretty much have all bases covered.
Awesome. I'm putting rnginsurance.com in the comments right now for anybody that wants to get in touch with you. Of course, in addition to auto, I was just telling you, my husband and I are moving from Arlington out to Leesburg. We're going to need renter's insurance. Tell me, should everybody have renter's insurance? Is it optional?
Everybody should have it. And
everyone
should have it, in my opinion. It's fairly inexpensive. I mean, you could get, and I'm just guessing numbers, $50,000 of personal property coverage. So for your interior stuff, with $500,000 of liability for maybe $20 a month. So, I mean, sometimes $12 a month. I've seen them as low as 12. It all depends on how much coverage you need, but it gives you coverage for your property, and it gives you liability coverage in case you use that old walk like we talked about and burn down the house. And it gives you, it's not old, it's seasoned walk. And then it also, it gives you coverage if you have to live elsewhere while your place is being repaired.
No, renter's insurance is so important because the only one time in my life I nearly burned down a place was when I was trying to make tea, and I actually left the apartment with the water boiling in the pot, and it was smoking when I got back. Let me just tell you the fact that I didn't burn that place down. And you said it, okay, because if we burn it down, we're responsible, right? So you have to have renter's insurance. So
they'll definitely try and come after the unit owner. So the unit holder. So if you guys are in there and you have coverage, they're going to come after it. They may try and come after it if not, especially if you're, negligent. But you definitely need to have it 100% of the time. And it's so inexpensive, and it'll also give you a discount on your auto policy.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Yep.
So renter's insurance for sure. We talked auto, lots of great ways. Obviously we're still in the midst of COVID, but are there any discount sales breaks happening in the insurance world because of COVID now?
Not really. All those breaks are pretty much over. That's why we need to take advantage of the usage-based discounts. So based on your lack of driving, those are going to be huge discounts to help kind of bring that premium down a little bit now for the people that are still struggling a little bit or not working as much. So definitely ways to lower it, but they're not doing that 15 or 20% or $50 off or those specific things like they were before.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I know. We were hoping we could take advantage of some of that, but not the case. Also, one question back to auto that I had. I'm in Michigan. We're going on vacation next week. We're renting a vehicle, and I never know what to say when you call and they go, "Do you want insurance on your car rental through Enterprise or whoever, Hertz?" So, am I supposed to say yes or no?
I always say no personally. Everyone's different. It's expensive, and you're already paying for auto insurance, which if you have comprehensive and collision on your current vehicle, it will cover your rental vehicle. So, it'll save you your deductible if you get it through them, but it's still expensive. So I'm not a huge fan of it, and I'm an insurance guy, but I also believe that you need to insure within reason. You don't want to be insurance poor. You have to make things right for you. So if you have, comprehensive and collision, you don't have to have it.
Okay, that's so good to know because I'm always duped and I'm like, what am I supposed to say? And then lastly, I did want to ask you, obviously we focus on auto. That is like your specialty. You love doing auto because so many times you can save people money on insurance and on their auto premiums every month. Guys, you need to be following David Gorman Insurance on Instagram. rnginsurance.com is the website. But I do think it's so important to mention life insurance. David, I always tell this story because I think that women need to know this, but my father passed away when I was in high school. And because of the insurance policy, the life insurance policy he had, that was how my mom was able to live. And, she was a stay-at-home mom. She took care of elderly people to make money. But I always feel like it's never too early for couples and people to start thinking about life insurance, especially if you have a child, because you never want to think about your death, but my dad died at 49. And without that, my life would have been totally different.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry to hear about your dad, but I'm really glad he had that coverage for your mom's sake. So it's amazing. And lots of people don't think that. And to tell you the truth, I wouldn't have thought it for myself and my family if I didn't get into the business and learn it, throughout things I'd seen. So I'm grateful for that, for getting in the business and having coverage now. But there's also things to think about with, if you not only dying, but if something happens, my mom just got sick, she'll never be able to get life insurance again.
Right.
So you don't know what's going to happen throughout your life to where you may never even be eligible for it again if you get diagnosed with something that's uninsurable. So there's multiple reasons. And if you get in when you're young, it's cheap. It's really cheap. You can get a cheap plan that can be converted later. You can get $1 million plan for $30 a month.
Well, I was going to say, a lot of our listeners are in their 30s. So if you're a 35-year-old woman in good health, you can get a 20-year, 30-year term policy?
You can get 10 for term, which is the cheapest. 10, 15, 20, or 30 year we offer. Let's say they're in slightly above average health. Probably between $25 and $30 a month.
Wow.
For $1 million.
So important, especially for kids, because you just, we never know, and you never want to leave them without financial. It would have been devastating. So, so I always love to throw that in as a personal story.
I agree, because I wish, if I die, Tyler's going to be good, Megan's going to be good, and that's a good feeling to have, and that's also where, and I think where wealth enhancement can start. It has to start in some generation. So, why not ours?
What a great place to do it, right? And everybody, every ethnicity, that is a great place for people to really start. And the other thing I want to mention before I let you go tonight, because obviously we chat away. But what I love about RNG is you also have a very large Latino and Hispanic clientele. You have agents that speak Spanish. I think it's so important to put that out there because, if somebody is watching right now and you are bilingual, you're a Spanish speaker, you're from Latin descent, RNG has so many great agents that help the Hispanic community. So I think that's so important. Yes,
we do a lot. And we have a dedicated team that services them. So we love it. We've been in that market for a long time now. Gabriel Zarate is huge in it. Like everyone knows him.
Yes.
And it's a huge part of our business, and we're happy we got into it, and we're happy that we have that team servicing them. So, and they do an incredible job. So yeah, we're really happy, and we are looking for more. So
yes, that's right. That's right. Well, guys, David has been a longtime friend of ours. We wanted to hop on here tonight to talk about insurance because right now is a great time for you to save money on auto insurance. And this guy is the expert. I put his Instagram handle in the comments of whether you're watching us tonight on Facebook, on Periscope, YouTube Live. rnginsurance.com is the website. Ask for David Gorman. David, we'll be seeing you very soon. And I'm excited about our little merch adventure.
Yes.
You're going to be a part of that, and people are going to
be cool.
Yeah, so that's going to be super fun. Okay, David, you have a fabulous weekend. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.
Enjoy your vacation.
Thank you. See you, David Gorman. Bye. Oh, hold on.